Hey everybody, it's Settler38. Had some good news late last week and was finally able to get that divorce and custody I was looking for. But kind of the flip side of that, I ended up being quarantined. That was delightful, and I'll be kind of stuck here for about 2 weeks. Anyways, I thought in terms of celebration and being with 200 subscribers, at least right now, probably drop down again under 200. But I thought I'd reward myself with Aficionado. I believe this is 1996 Panini product, or Pinnacle product at the time. You can still see the wrap here. We've got a hobby box of this, so 16 packs per box, 5 cards per pack. Absolutely nothing in the way of information on the back. And not too much more on the side. So pretty plain sort of box here. I think there'll be a little bit more information as we crack into the box a little bit further. This was one of the other parts of the trade that I got with that Topps laser that I opened up about a week or two ago at this point. So excited. I didn't see any other boxes on eBay of this, at least not when I was checking last time. See a little bit more of that bronze foiling process that the company utilized at the time. All right, so we see here, we call it heliogram printing. I say they're authentic wood cards, and they have comparative stats by position. That doesn't seem too different than most cards, as they are all made of paper. We've got half the battle is knowing what to collect was their tagline at the time, which is fun. And a little bit more reprinting on the other side. So there we go. This is what we're looking for today. If I don't shake. Slick Rivals 1 of 8 packs. Rivals themselves at 1 of 24. We have Artist Proofs, and then Magic Numbers are the big hit. With there only being 16 packs per box, we might only see a Slick Picks this time. If I get a Rivals, Artist Proof, or Magic Numbers, those would be a lot better, but not expecting it. We'll get these packs out and see what's going on. Individual packs look like this. Have a, I don't know, mid to late 70s look to them with this brown and lighter tan, cream, whatever you want to call it. Let's try to get this side shown a little bit. Be strong, don't use drugs. That's what they were on about in the peak of the steroid era. So I guess do as I say, not as I do. Who do we have here for this first pack? Okay, so they're fancy enough. They have the little, oh, okay, informational pack. It's saying a passion for the game, 24-point stock, stats for historical and positional perspectives. This heliogram printing I talked about. Insert cards and insert technologies. We have this interesting foil face thing of Roger Cedeno. The cards do feel a little bit thicker. His rookie card at the time. Pretty generic amount of information here. We'll see if that's any different for the vets. Frank Rodriguez for the Twins. Yeah, if you have a bit more information to your career, well, I don't even know. It says pitcher averages. That's kind of an interesting stat to see how he would have done in comparison. Got a nickname here, and not too much more. Here we go. Our first biggish name, Tom Glavine. And Benji Gill for our penultimate. That is interesting. We got some that have the sepia look to them, and some that have the plain, normal kind of print style. We'll be able to go through these packs a little bit quicker as we continue on, unless they do that and decide not to rip. All right, pack number 2. We have Jimmy Haynes, Rico Bronya, Darren Dalton, Brett Boone, and Kevin Appier. So a lot of the big names of the time. Bob Abreu, Jim Edmonds, Crime Dog Fred McGriff here this time, Ramon Martinez, and Mike Stanley. We'll conclude that pack. Going pretty deep cut here. Looks like there's at least 170 cards here in this set, so even the chance of getting big names from the base set is comparatively small when you've only got, what, 90 cards you get in the entirety of each box here. Got a checklist. It looks pretty cool, actually. National League one. Has that wood grain thing going on for that, so you get some sort of idea who all is present. LaTroy Hawkins. Greg Maddux. All right, that's probably our biggest hit so far. Vinny Castillo and Paul Molitor. So that's been our best pack so far. Starting to warm up a bit, I suppose. Let's move into the next pack. I have to figure out where my trash can was. I try to keep the workspace fairly clean so I don't lose everything. Watched a video where the person had lost one of the packs that they were trying to open. National League again. Paul Wilson. Wade Boggs. Yankees years. Barry Bonds. And Todd Stottlemyre. Definitely a bit warmer this time. First few packs were kind of a snooze fest. There we go. We have a global reach card for Dave Nilsson, an Aussie player. That is another subset that is not an actual numbered subset, I suppose. Willie Green. We got Ripken, Omar Vizquel, and Walt Weiss. Wilden Guerrero, Garrett Anderson, Edgar Martinez, Mike Kelly, and Julio Franco. Oh, this pack just ripped to shreds like 5 different ways. Richard Hidalgo. That was another rookie, so not a ton of information that time. Mark Neufeld. Eddie Murray. Let's see exactly what's going on with him. So, okay, even if it's a batter, they're going to look about the same. I didn't know if they were changing things up between pitchers and batters this time. Julian Tavares. And our final card is Greg Vaughn. Mike Grace, Charles Johnson, Mark McGuire, BJ Surhoff, and there we go. There's our Ken Griffey Jr. Looks like we got a bit of a soft corner that time. on the bottom, but there's not some wear on the sides. Some of the packs this time look to have that. I don't know if it got banged around during transit or something similar when it was initially sent out to a card store. I want to say Jeter's in the set too, so if we can get him, that would be great. But Griffey is probably our best hit there. Kareem Garcia, Edgardo Alfonso, McGuire again, Greg Jeffries, and Carlos Baerga. There we go. What is this? It's a slick pick. And that is Tony Gwynn. It's weird that the cards look like they're flipped, like the back is on the opposite direction than the front. A bit of biographical information here, talking about Tony's college years. Saying about the NBA Clippers in the 10th round. And also was drafted by AL checklist this time. Jay Powell, Chili Davis, and John Smoltz. Chan-Ho Park here. Second global reach of the box. Cliff Floyd, Paul O'Neill, David Justice, and Hal Morris. Global Reach Part 3, Kareem Garcia, Royce Clayton, Craig Biggio, Juan Gonzalez, and Marquise Grissom. Last 3 packs. Slick Picks number 2 is a Mo Vaughn. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. Late at night, so my reading comprehensions went way down. Brooks Kushnick. Russ Davis. Tony Gwynn base card here. And Kenny Lofton. Final 2 packs of the night. Looks like some of that foiling process stuff is coming off of my fingers, which is kind of concerning. Matt Lawton, Johnny Damon, Dante Bichette, Michael Tucker, and Pat Shorrock. Last pack. I'm going to do that off camera. All right. Oh, hey. There we go. There's that artist proof we were talking about. Walt Weiss. Doesn't look like there's anything different. Plus, Abreu again. Jason Schmidt, who I goofed on last time. I didn't realize how amazing of a pitcher he was. Will Clark and Jason Isringhausen as our final. All right, where to start? All right. Our biggest parallels here, we have Dave Nelson on that. We had the Tony Gwynn, Chan-Ho Park, Kareem Garcia, that Mo Vaughn we just saw, that artist proof for Walt Weiss, and Bobby Abreu. Our big hits of the base, at least, as far as I could tell. Pretty good run here. We had that Tony Gwynn, Biggio, Finger in the Way with David Justice, Smoltz, McGuire, Griffey, McGuire again, Ripken, Barry Bonds, Wade Boggs, Paul Molitor, Greg Maddux, Fred McGriff, and Tom Glavine. So, yeah, if you can find these around and they aren't too terribly pricey, I'd say to check that out. It was a fun rip. There's a lot of things going on here. Fun amount of insert sets and bigger hits to be had. And the cards look pretty cool. I don't know if the faces are really all that are cracked up. They're kind of hard to see at some point unless you get the right light. But, hey, I had fun with it. I hadn't seen it before. Let me know what you think. What was your favorite card there? It's been Settler 38, and that was Pinnacle's 1996 Aficionado Hobby Box.